that is how we choose to roll every weekday on eSplash.
Sure. Welcome to Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Today we choose to smile, we choose to be happy, and we choose to love. And guess what, guys? It is Nollywood Tuesday. Do you get it?
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. And yes, thanks for choosing us over the rest. You watching us can come on board by buzzing us on Twitter and liking us on Facebook and Instagram. Watch us from any part of the world and call in so we can hear your beautiful voices right here on the show this afternoon. We are TVC Connect with the hashtag #OnTVC. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Whoa.
Right. Yes. It's your own girl. Yeah, your girlfriend next door. And yes, the jewel in the crown. My name is Honeypot Baby.
Yes. Hey, honey. All right. My name is Amanda Dara.
And it's your girl, Arika, with the dimples.
Oh, all right. On today's episode, we have entertainment news, we have celebrity birthday shout outs, and then a quick history lesson of entertainment history on Rewind.
And not forgetting Tweetville, where I will take us through all the weird and crazy moments on social media. And our guest will join us for a quick chit chat right after that.
Yes, indeed. There'll be time for us to rant on the Twitter segment, after which a recap and all that you might have missed in the news will suffice. Then Daily Top 5 will be up next, and this is where we'll be taking a look at top 5 Nigerian comedians who are also actors. That's not all, guys. Later, you can call in to win big in the Pepsi giveaway, and you better stick around for that. Then finally, Arika and I will bring you some movie talk on the movies at the movie segment, after which we'll wrap things up with Where Are They Now? It's a packed show.
Very correct, guys. We'll be right back right after this break. Okay, so stay here with us.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for staying here with us. And we go straight into the entertainment gist. Majek, Fashek's manager, says Ailing singer needs prayers and financial support. Now, a critically ill Majek Fashek is said to be seeking financial assistance as well as prayers to recuperate in a London hospital. Pictures of the bedridden reggae music icon were shared online, and in the photos, Majek Fashek, who's pictured with his manager, Omenka Ozoma-Day, appears to be in a bad shape. According to Menka, the singer is presently very sick in Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Woolwich, in England. Now, in Omeka's words, he says, sorry, this message is coming late, but let us all support him with prayers, as we also really need support financially for upkeep. More updates with videos and pictures will be uploaded soonest. Reports also have it that the singer needs the sum of 2.2 million naira, but we are still unsure how true this is. Reggae legend Majek Fashek was one of Nigeria's biggest music experts in the late 1980s and early 1990s. However, things took a different turn years later when it was announced that the singer was on a self-exile, while, according to reports, it was because of failing health and personal issues. We wish him speedy recovery.
Yeah, actually, this is sad.
Honestly, it's quite sad, because I did see an interview with him about a year ago, and I was just wondering how he was still very energetic. He was still very bubbly. You wouldn't know that, you know, he's not a spring chicken anymore, doing music for 30-something years and still having that energy. And just to find out that, you know, he's in critical condition breaks my heart. And I just hope he's able to come out of it.
It's a very sad one, and I do hope that it comes out of it, as you have said, because I interviewed him too some time ago, and then I saw him even perform live, and it was very energetic. So the way you hear that, you know, I know that he was dealing with drugs at some point, and then it went to rehab, but you know, well.
It's sad, and we can just pray and hope that, you know, all is well, or all will be well with him, and he's going to come back on that stage. We need that energetic Majek Fashek back.
Yes,
okay,
we do.
All right, moving on to the next story. Juliet Ibrahim reveals why she called off relationship with Iceberg Slim. Now, Ghanaian actress Juliet Ibrahim has revealed how she got to know that her ex-boyfriend, Nigerian rapper Iceberg Slim, was cheating on her with his girlfriend of 4 years. Now, in a tell-all interview, the actress revealed that Iceberg had, you know, initially requested that a relationship be kept on under wraps, as is the culture with celebrities. But when she began to have doubts, she made their relationship public. Now, according to her doubts were later confirmed after she saw chats from a lady Iceberg Slim claimed he had broken up with. Now, the lady apparently insisted that they were still in a relationship. You know what? Let's just take a look at this clip from the interview.
Asked him if he was single or not. He told me he had broken up from a 4-year relationship. So, not knowing he was still talking to the girl. And that was the girl that sent me all the pictures, chats and stuff that showed they were still talking whilst he was with me. So
Juliet Ibrahim further revealed that Iceberg Slim was devastated after she broke up with him because he never saw it coming. Now, in her words, she says, I broke it off. He didn't expect it. He didn't see it come when it happened. He was really devastated, she said. Now, you might recall that last month we brought you the news of Iceberg Slim's public apology to Juliet Ibrahim, where the rapper admitted, I lied, I cheated, I took your love for granted, and in turn, I brought ridicule and shame to you. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize. Whew.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know. I saw this over the weekend and I was like, wow.
Okay.
Okay, go.
No, I mean, when I asked the question yesterday, when this news was, making the rounds, was it 3 days ago or thereabout? And I said, okay, so Iceberg Slim apologized. I would have thought it would just die down. So he said he cheated. He already admitted, he said, I cheated, I lied, and I took your love for granted. So I was wondering why she would, yes, she had granted another interview afterwards, and she said that they asked her if she would ever go back to him.
And
she said no. So I thought it would just go like that in there. So,
coming back to say what happened.
I mean, this person already said I cheated. Did we need the details?
I don't think we did need the details, but if that's her own method of coping and her own method of venting, she's allowed to do whatever she wants to do. But at the same time, I feel like here's a scenario where you date someone in the public and you have to now break up with the person in the public. So you have to be really careful what path you want to take. And since they have taken the public approach, which is probably why we have to know when things are ending. But personally, I wish they kept it more private.
Yeah.
You know, some of this kind of gist is not just necessary. And
okay, but then there was sorry to cut you, Dari. There was something she said in the interview that made a lot of sense to me now. Talking about the breakup being private, yes, I agree. After apologizing, I didn't think that she should, have gone to, talk about what exactly happened, like details. But at the end of the day, if that's her way of healing and whatever, it's fine. But then the relationship being private, I totally do not agree, because the fact that she came out to say, oh, we're in a relationship and decided to make it public is the reason why she knows what she knows and what happened at the end of the day. Because if they had just been doing there's a difference between keeping a relationship secret and being private about it.
Exactly.
So he wanted, from the explanation in that interview, what he wanted was them keeping it a secret. Like, let's not do this, let's not even when we go out, let's not, whatever it is. But because of the fact that she came out to say we're dating, she will post pictures, she'll post videos, it's the reason why someone decided to reach out to her and say, look, I feel this way. And that boils down to the question I was asking for Ladele the other day when we were talking about someone's divorce. And I said, does public display of affection give you some level of security in your relationship? Because if she didn't come out this way, she probably wouldn't have known the truth. Should have probably just been another side chick.
So I feel like there's no correct answer to this question. Some people have kept it private and they're very happy. Now, as you said, there's a difference between keeping it private and being secret. Now, when you say private, of course, your immediate family, your close friends should know, his close friends should know, not that your relationship is just between you and the person. Then I feel like that's where the issue of trust might come in. But then private is the whole world does not need to know, but the people who are important need to know. And I buy that. I buy that ideology.
The people important did not know anything. It was when she decided to make the people that are not important know stuff.
So I think I know where Arika is coming from and going. So she's asking the question because she thinks that when you make your relationship public, if you need any information, like somebody knows your boyfriend or somebody is dating your boyfriend, they can just, come up and tell you that this is another person's
birthday. Wait for his birthday. They post his picture up on his birthday. Or you wait
you'd have been waist deep into the whole thing.
But I think that it does not necessarily work like that. If that person is still going to cheat, even with being public, the person will still cheat. And some people would know that you are there, but they still want to date him with you. So,
Yeah, sure, another angle though.
Okay, I mean, do what suits you best in your relationship. All right, moving on to foreign news. Diddy and Lori Harvey spark pregnancy rumors. American rapper and business mogul Diddy and his 22-year-old rumored girlfriend, Lori Harvey, have sparked pregnancy rumors as he was spotted rubbing her belly while on vacation in Mexico. Now, the 49-year-old rapper and the daughter of 62-year-old comedian Steve Harvey were spotted together arriving in Mexico for what seemed like a vacation, and in some of the photos, Diddy was pictured rubbing her belly. Now, as you can imagine, many social media users have since been wondering if that was a sign that Lori is pregnant by the rapper. And you'll recall that recently, Diddy and Lori, who is rumored to have dated Diddy's 25-year-old son, Justin, in the past, were pictured hanging out with her parents in Italy. This particular one makes me just have a personal thing against Diddy. Like, I know, like when his ex-baby mama passed on, and he dropped all those emotional messages about how she's the love of his life and how he wishes things were better, and she was his best friend and all of that. I'm like, okay, it seems like Diddy is understanding, you know. For me, this was my feeling. What I got from it was like, oh, I feel like he has understood his wrongs and he's going to do better. Then the Cassie thing happened, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, everybody makes mistakes. And then now it's someone who has dated your someone who has dated your son. I don't get it. What is going on with him?
People are still saying that it is alleged, like, it is not like...
Still speculations.
Yeah, speculations at the end of the day that she dated the son. But the thing again is, because I think I can now see what Nick Cannon was saying the other time, saying that this girl is too underage for him. But we were saying that this girl is not 18 and the parents know about this. So maybe we can just get some stuff from what Nick was saying the other time. Maybe we were too harsh on Nick and saying that, well, Nick dated Mariah Carey, and Mariah Carey is way older than Nick. Okay, well, so this whole thing is messy.
What is exactly?
It is really
she's
messy.
Actually pregnant, I don't know how his son is going to be feeling right now. That's what I'm going to say.
But
he already has so many
children already. He has more than 5 children already.
But
like, I don't.
What if they're okay with it? It's like, okay, so it's just the case of you dating your best friend's ex. And some people think that, well, they're not.
Reports, that is
the issue.
Very, very, very different. You are dating your ex's father.
That's
like,
very
so your ex is
different.
going to become your stepson.
So are we just going to believe that this was just rumors,
let's even say that it is rumored that she dated his son, right? Even if you look at the fact that he's 49 and she's 22, not only the fact that he's 49 and 22, he has had a series of relationships that ended not so well. Now, you can say Diddy is obviously a mature man who knows what he wants. He might not want commitment. He might want to say that I'm fine with the way I'm living life as long as my children and, you know, my baby mamas are fine. This is what I want to do. Now, here's a 22-year-old that is fresh into this world. She can have so many kinds of relationships that will be fulfilling to her. No matter how you want to say she's 22, she's above 18, she's mature, the truth of the reality of it is that she has not had as much experience as he has had, and she doesn't even have the choice to say, okay, this is what I really want. She might be infatuated. We don't even know what it is. Like, so it's okay for us to come out and say, is she doing the right thing? It's okay for us to question it, even though she's 22.
So I'll tell you, Amanda, that we mature differently.
Yeah.
So you can't say that she doesn't even know what she wants. I mean, it can be totally wrong. Yes.
And finally,
you're right about that.
The last post Diddy put out when he was talking about his late baby mama, he said something about how he wished that he had lived differently, he had shown her love and whatever. So maybe this is brand new for him. Now he wants to give love a chance. He wants to genuinely, you know, get married to someone. Fingers crossed, guys. We're here. Entertainment news.
It's really fingers crossed. I genuinely hope so. But that's it on entertainment news. We're moving on to a celebrity birthday shout out.
Hey.
Now, celebrating today is English actor Colin Firth, and he turns 59 today, and you might remember him from his roles as Secret Agent Harry Hart in the Kingsman franchise. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and happy birthday to everyone else celebrating today. You guys are amazing. You rock, okay?
Yes, you do.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, it is time for Tweetville now, where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and crazy moments on social media. Let's do this. Oh, you ready? Yes! Did you hear the way I sounded like more hype man?
Oh, wow.
We heard you.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Haters gonna hate, but we're gonna get into Tweetville, okay? All right, Samamba says, Guy, I'm very broke at the moment. Other countries, this is gonna be their response. Send me your account details, you know, like where I come from in the abroad. Please, please, please. If you feel otherwise, I don't care.
Okay,
I'm from the abroad. Thanks. But Nigerians, like unimportant, Amanda will say, oh, man, everywhere. Oh, na everywhere. And OJ, this is OJ's voice, by the way. Man, guy, na everywhere.
But really, not everywhere. Not everywhere.
Unimportant, I'm broke. I'm really broke.
Come on, everywhere.
Not everywhere.
You didn't even know when you did it.
Meanwhile, my own was not different from Amanda's. I could hear myself. So now these days, when I'm chatting with you and you're asking, I don't ask how are you again because it's a trap. No, you don't get. So I say how are you? You say, you know, I'm not really fine because I don't. So
That
when you
is,
say,
I will tell you because. Oh,
so these days, it is not the matter of I don't have manners any longer. So when you say, how are you, honey? I'm like, I'm fine. So I will not ask you. I would never ask you. It's a trap.
It's hard. This one is
a friend of mine, a friend of mine really liked the girl, and he was like, "Oh, they're chatting now," and everything. He was really excited. And then he texted her one other day, and he was like, "How are you?" And the girl was like, "I'm not fine." Then he did a screenshot and sent it to me. He was like, "Please, what do I say afterwards?" I said, "Ask why you are not fine." He said, "No, but I know where it's going because it's like a progression." You don't say, "Well, because my mommy, uncle, brother, sister, uncle died, and we're looking for money." So the guy just ended the chat.
You ended it. It go be peace.
I said, "How fun and tea? What's up?" You know they follow that babe. You see, after that, I'm not fine. He has never responded to
I am telling you,
don't
that
message
is
that
there.
again.
Yeah.
But you need to have
Guys,
the balance.
be like me. When you say I'm broke, I'm gonna tell you, send me your details, okay? Just send me your address.
Arike.
Your address. I
Arike.
don't mean your account details.
Arike, I'm broke.
Send me your address.
So that you can go there and sympathize or empathize or what?
Yes, it's very necessary. I have to hug her. She needs hug. It's hug that she's looking
okay.
for. Daddy, yo, I don't get that handle, by the way. Says, I told you somebody is related to me, and you're asking me if it's by blood. It's by yogurt. And then they put Odulade's face like,
you not add the last one.
Okay, let me say it the way my mom says, idiot.
Yeah.
Then rolling my eyes. It's not by blood. My relative, but what is true though?
But in
we have
Nigeria,
cousins that are not our cousins.
It's by water.
In Nigeria,
No,
this question is quite relevant in Nigeria, where everybody is your auntie, everybody is your
cousin,
your sister, honey.
It's true.
I see that some people try to
Rike.
fight that thing. So sometimes you say auntie, they say I'm not your auntie. So some people try. So I'm like, no, this is Nigeria now. Don't bring everybody is your auntie in Nigeria. Like, don't try to fight it. They will call you auntie. They will call you mommy.
If anybody that is older than me is nice to me, I will say you are my auntie. Please, well, yes, it's by blood.
Especially when you want something from the auntie.
Yes, especially if the auntie is adding value to my life. She's my auntie. It's not your business whether it's by yogurt or by water.
Nollywood Yoruba. It's okay.
Hey,
I did not. No, please.
Honey Pot said it.
I said that you should.
Guys, the young lady wearing the black mask, she's the one that just said that, not me, okay?
Okay, so I said it. Come and beat me in my house.
So Moyor Dre says, how would you write "I change light bulb" on your resume? Before I read the response, I'm wondering why you need to add that to your resume.
He's a light technician.
No. I don't think so, because if he is, he would know what to say. But why would you want to look for a job and say you want to add "I change a light bulb" on your resume?
So I tell you what, this is a skill. Some people don't even know how to do it.
It's a special.
It's not to climb back, but you want to, you climb.
I said some people don't know how to. They can't do it. So if you do it,
so I don't think it's a big deal.
It's a plus. It's a big deal.
But let's see how.
But then when you want them response, and this response, Just a response. Let's read it.
I was wondering.
Single-handedly managed the successful upgrade and deployment of new environmental elimination system with zero cost overruns and zero safety incidents.
What is it? What? On what?
I'm so proud of this.
You know
guy.
that meme where everybody's like clapping?
Honestly, this is
Muiwa, you are the real MVP. Oh shit. Please, how do I add that I talk a lot to my resume?
You single-handedly
At
voice
me on
out
Twitter.
your broadcasting skills on national TV
That's
every
random
day.
English, my sister. Have you seen what he wrote here?
Honeypot is good.
That's random English, please. Muiwa, I need it because I need to add it to my resume. I want to say that
Single-handedly
talking
managed
is
the
my forte.
successful
I talk people
upgrade.
to their success. I talk people to their greatness. That is what I want to add to my resume. Please contact me. All right?
Okay, let me
Thank
help you with this. Single-handedly managed the successful speech
Upgrade.
and upgrade of the communication of...
No, it cannot be like Muiwa. I'm still looking for
Are
your
you
own.
hearing upgrade
Please?
of communication? They're helping your
I
resume.
need to read it. I need you to read it. Oh, my
Oh, wow.
God. Just go through it one more time, but it's okay. We'll move on. We'll move on. And then this is, oh my God. Oh my God. Me, when I have to eat without watching a movie, this is me. This is me. When there's no TV, it's as if, and this thing happens to me when, like, you've cleaned up the house, you've done everything, and you're not like, it's time for me to balance with maybe your Yoruba film and then your, maybe Amala. You just, that's when they will take the light. You see, this is me.
The boredom that was setting.
Because
So I tell you what.
it's frustrating, guys.
Honestly.
And I think Aki has represented this very well.
I can liken this to, I went to a salon and then the hairstylist was telling me about the child. So the child, when you give him rice or anything, so he asks you, he says, how about the soft drink? So he's used to it, like in his mind. Anytime you eat, you must.
Take
So he'll be
soft
asking the mom. So the mom said, what? Take water and...
It won't be nice anymore. I can't just eating. It's just bland.
There was a time my mom said something in my house and she was like, watching TV while eating is a bad habit. Me and my brothers are like, from where? Since when?
Don't bring that.
Mommy, please, can you shift, okay? Shift. We don't understand it, okay? Thanks.
Before it becomes real.
Finally, someone tweeted, a night before a Yoruba party, the whole extended family.
Oh.
See, this is it. I hate it when we have any family party. I just hate it because, especially when my mom says, come home. I know that I'm going home into the dungeon. Do you guys get, like, see, you know what I mean? When you want to realize, because you don't want to step on the next person. This thing happens a lot because your auntie, your uncle that you have not seen for 12 years, your grandfather's, mother's, brother's, cousins,
It's
nephew,
bonding.
everybody.
How else do you bond? This is a way of
And
bonding.
guess what?
You appreciate it in
They
the
rob
future.
you of your bed. So the thing
Yes.
is, I naturally don't just know how to sleep on the floor or any other place. So you can imagine you're going to torture me. That means I'm not just going to sleep, or I'll find a way to just...
Shebi,
You don't get.
yesterday we talked about friendship and relationships. This is how to create relationships right there with your family.
They don't have house. I mean, they cannot take Okada.
No,
If
now.
They want to come early. They don't know how to
So
take
you are
Okada.
getting married now in Lagos, and then you now expect these people to come
They
from
even-
from wherever on that day.
You have spoiled it. You have spoiled everything. My marriage, I've told you people, no wedding. It's going to be throwback picture. Throwback to when
Your
this
family
happened
won't be
last
there.
year. My mommy, she's watching, so I'm not going to say the plan I have for her. I will just bundle her. She will not know that it's even wedding we're going for.
Not Yoruba parents.
Well,
Okay.
forget that
Yes,
thing.
indeed. On
Okay,
that
I'm
note.
just thinking. All right, thank you so much, Arika, for bringing
You're
this to us.
welcome.
It's been so wonderful. That was such a beautiful one, I must say. And well, we'll take a break now. And when we return, it might just be the time for you to see our guest on the couch with us. Keep it locked right here.
For our guest to join us right here in the studio. And we have no other than the delectable, beautiful, bubbly personality, Nollywood actress. I'm talking about Uru Eke. Hi!
Hey!
I really like what you're wearing.
Thank you,
really
thank
do.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
Beautiful, vintage,
Thank
beautiful.
you. Just for you, ladies.
Oh, wow. We are so honored. So let's quickly get into business.
Yes.
All right. So I would think that the first thing anybody should ask you is why you would leave a job that paid you like 10 times, you know, more, and then you come to acting in Nigeria. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to like, downplay what you do here, but I'm just saying that as an IT person, then you dumped that and then you came to Nigeria to become an actress.
Yes. Well, you see, they're two different sides, two different worlds completely. So I think just having been an IT consultant for a while, having studied business information technology at school, I think I was done with it. you know, and I think I got to the point where I was bored and I wanted something that was a bit more fulfilling, you know, and I wanted to do something that I've always wanted to do, you know, as a little girl. You know, when you have dreams growing up as a little girl and maybe you wanted to be a ballerina or a dancer or a pilot or something. And I think acting is something that I've always wanted to do from such a young age. And yeah, I'm doing it now.
So you're fulfilled.
Yes,
So
very.
if you're fulfilled, the money does not count? I'm just saying.
No, but the truth is that success is not measured by how much you have in your bank account. Success is measured by the things that you enjoy doing. It's the gratification from things that have nothing to do with material things, you know?
I did watch.
You get.
So that's the fulfillment for me,
Yeah.
you know?
But I did watch an interview you were earlier here at TVC for your
Yes.
review where you spoke about how sometimes you come here to act
Yes.
and then you go back for like 6 months where you have like contracts that
Exactly.
you do by the side.
Exactly.
So does that help with the financial flow of income?
I do that because one, I love to go back to England and just be in London with my family. You know, my immediate family's there, my mum and my sisters. You know, and you know, because I spend so much time away from them, when I do get the time to go back, rather than just sit around and do nothing, you know, I go back to work. You know, it's not really I go back to work because of the money. You know, I know that what you guys are saying, maybe the money isn't great here, but I think for me, it's not really about making the money. It's just about living a life that you're happy with, living a life that gives you, you know, that inner joy. That's really what I'm talking about, you know, and money will come one way or the other. You know?
So if you go back and forth, like going to the UK and then come back to Nigeria, why didn't you just face it right there in the UK and then pick that acting career
Over there.
over there?
Okay, and I'll tell you why I did that. Now, this is the decision behind coming to Nigeria. I just felt to myself, okay, if Idris Elba is shipping to America, and the likes of Sophia Canedo shipping to America, Chiwetel Ejiofor is shipping to America, and they're not sitting back in the UK, okay, let me ship to where I think that the success will come quicker. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of the platform will grow quicker. And that's the reason why I came to Nigeria, because I knew that my platform would grow quicker here. You know, I think the competition over there is a lot tighter, it's a lot stiffer. You know, and I think that because it's so green out here and everything is just growing, you can grow with it. You know, so you can push yourself and you can push the industry at the same time. So that was really the thought process behind coming to Nigeria to pursue the career.
Okay, so I know that you worked on a couple of projects with other producers and then you did your own stuff, and after that you did Rumor Has It.
Yeah.
Now, we watched Rumor Has It.
You did?
Yeah, and you know, there was a lot of back and forth about how the story is depicting the life of a popular Nigerian blogger and media personality. However, they did season 2 and you were not a part of it. Could you tell us what happened?
I had no idea myself that I wasn't coming back in season 2, because when I originally got contacted and told about season 2, I was excited like everybody else. I was like, yes! You know, and then I get a follow-up phone call telling me that I'm not really in it as such. And I'm like, oh, okay. So how am I in it then? And they kind of broke it down to me and I thought, oh, wow, that's disappointing. So it really had nothing to do with me. It was the producers of the show that probably maybe had other plans for the
I
show.
get that.
Yeah.
I have many more questions for you, but we're just going to throw back to some of your clips right now, and then we'll come back to the interview.
Okay.
So before we talk about your new movie, I've been wanting to ask you all day, how have you managed to avoid scandals so far? I mean, earlier on the show, we're talking about, you know, celebrity marriages and relationships. What do you think about that, and how do you manage to avoid it?
I think for me, I'm pretty low-key, you know, and I suppose maybe I'm just not controversial by nature, and I'm very private about things that concern me, you know, so to be honest with you, if it wasn't because social media is necessary, I wouldn't really bother about it. I wouldn't really put too much out there.
I get
So I think maybe if you expose yourself a bit too much, you know, you let people in.
Sure.
Okay, so wow. Let's talk about your accent and then
my gosh.
the roles you play. Do you play down this accent? And then have you ever gotten a role where you had to speak Pidgin, for instance, or Igbo or something?
Of course. You know, I think as an actor that you have to be versatile. You have to, you know, change for the role, so so you can fit into it. One of the very first film that I did in the early days was called Lucky Joe, and I spoke predominantly Pidgin. Then Jade shot a film this year called Nigerian Trade, where I had to speak Igbo. Because I played Blossom's sister, and Blossom was this local guy who had a very thick Igbo accent. And of course, you couldn't have a sister who was like, yeah, you get me, So of course, in order to match him, I had to speak Igbo. So I take pride in speaking my dialect, I must say, not the central Igbo. Yeah, and then of course, talking about roles, this is me, my natural form. Now, if then I have to then perform a character, then of course you have to adapt. Yeah, so,
Okay, so we're going to talk about For Old Time's Sake.
Okay.
And there's a question before that that is sort of related to that.
Okay.
I know that you didn't do film for a while. You went on stage, you performed as a dancer, and then after that you started going to dance classes with Bumi Olunoyo and all that.
Yes.
Would you say that this process, made you realize that you wanted to do something like For Old Time's Sake? Because I know it's a salsa related stuff.
I think it was just being on stage with Fela and the Calcutta Crew was. I think it just opened me up. For Old Time's Sake had been. I'd come up with the idea of doing the project for a very long time. It's been maybe a good 2 years or more, But when I started to do Fela, I started to get more and more confident. I think I'm going to go through with it. I think my confidence just started to get stronger and stronger, and then it just got to the point where I said, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes a lot
So
of
you want to
sense.
talk about your new works?
Yes, For Old Time's Sake is a film about two people who are going through issues in their lives, and dance brings them together.
Aww. Did you dance a bit of salsa in the movie?
Yeah, I dance a lot in the film actually.
Ooh.
Not as much as not as much as I should, or not that much. But I wouldn't say dance is the key center of the film. But dance does play a major role in the lives of the characters in the film. And I think probably maybe because I like dancing naturally. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram.
Did you do ballet when you were?
No, I just come from a family that likes dancing.
Okay.
And if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I play a lot, with dancing. so it was just something that had to happen.
I would like to know, what has been your most challenging film so far?
I think the first film that I produced called Remember Me. And the reason why I say that is because Remember Me was my debut as producer. And it was such a big project. And I took it for granted. And I'll never take producers for granted ever again. Because the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. So I thought, come on, I can do this. And then by the time it started, I'd cried so many times. Aww. That was where I first lost my voice. And I don't think my voice has quite come back since then. Because...
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, I go through moments when, my voice, I lose my voice and it comes back. And I shot Remember Me in 2015 or 2016. And I haven't quite got my voice back.
Wow.
100% since then.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I say it's the most challenging for me.
Okay, is there anything people don't know about you that you think they should know about
People know this about me, that I'm a twin.
Yeah!
Wow.
I think
Interesting fact right there.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Ire, for coming on the show. We really, really appreciate this, and we enjoyed chatting with you. Okay, to wrap on the first half of the show, still to come, entertainment news recap, Pepsi giveaway, Daily Top 5, and movies at movies. Trust me, guys, the next hour is so loaded. See you at the 1 o'clock hour.
Jam by Joe Boy. It is called Beginning, and it's entering, I think it's closely getting to
It
be
has
a
entered
big...
my bone already.
All right, welcome back to the show. Now, so far, we've brought you entertainment news, Tweetville, and of course, our guest. It is now time to chew it off. In a minute or less, one of us is going to vent about what is bothering her. I'm good today.
I am so good.
All of you now make it seem as if somebody's going to have problem in this life.
But you have problem.
I don't have problem, okay? I don't have problem. I'm just angry, okay? See, my anger today is, first of all, I got stuck in traffic for 3 hours this morning. I don't know what was going on the island. I don't know what happened, but it was just bad. I feel as a result of the rain. But then, I've been meaning to talk about this. Please, We understand that you have a nice car. I have like 3, escorts. Where you are now coming in traffic that all of us were stuck in, and you are blaring your siren, trying to make us move off the road, where do you want us to go to? Because that thing happened a lot this morning, and it was so annoying. Like, we're all stuck here, especially when the road is really narrow. They don't care. They're just like hitting your car, and I'm like,
Sometimes
do you want me to go into the gutter? Like, they're so cruel. Like, and they're using their is it that koboko or something? Whips. They're like, bang, 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 your car. And I'm like, where do you want me to go to? Because this is a narrow road where we're managing to have one oncoming vehicle, another one that's we going this way. And you guys want to go in between with your fat cars. I'm even driving like a Napep kind of car.
They are trying to oppress us.
Please, I honestly don't understand. With ambulances, I can understand a bit, because I know, it's an emergency.
Fully.
Yeah.
No, fully.
No, there are some situations where there's nobody in the car, there's nobody in the ambulance, and they just want to do that, honestly speaking. But then when you feel like, because you're, I don't know, grade 1 citizen, and you're a VVIP, and you want to, you don't care how every other person is doing. If you feel like you need to get out of the traffic, then get your guys to get out of the escort and try to make it better, clear the road. Don't start making people fall. There was a car, a bike in front of me. The guy fell into the gutter, and it was raining, and he had a passenger.
God.
I was really pained, and I'm still pained. Guys, we can do better, really. We all complain about the government. It begins with you. If you're on a place of authority and you feel like you're a VIP and whatever it is, take your guys out, let them clear the road. No, don't just bully people off the road. I'm not going to enter into the bridge or the lagoon because your car wants to pass.
Oh, so sorry about that. But to be fair, even in other countries, they use escorts as well. It's just the fact that we have bad roads and then there's floods and everything that is happening. But sorry about that.
Moving on. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. Sorry, Arika. So sorry about what happened to you this morning, okay? Do you feel better?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Majek Fashek's manager says Ailing singer needs prayers and financial support.
Also, we talked about Juliet Ibrahim, who reveals how and why she called off the relationship with Nigerian rapper Iceberg Slim.
Yes, and finally in foreign news, we had Diddy and Lori Harvey spark pregnancy rumors.
Okay, guys, so we'll take a quick break, and if you'd like to win a ticket to go see Hubs and Shore, get ready to call in to answer 2 questions. Now, one is about Hubs and Shore, and the other about Pepsi. Now, you stand a chance to win a lot of goodies. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
I wish I could answer yes.
Because you guys are not really, so it's better not to answer. Well, if you have your bottle of Pepsi, then you are really ready, Jerry. Pepsi giveaway starts in just a moment. Guess what else, guys? Today, I am feeling...
Who is
very,
the I?
okay, all of us. We.
Wow. Wow.
We are feeling even more generous. I want to give away 2 tickets each to 3 different people. So that's 6 tickets altogether. So if you win, you get 2 tickets for yourself and for your friend. Okay?
I am so excited for you.
We're going to break now, and we'll be right back.
Please read. Guys, if you know what happens behind the scenes when we go on break, oh wow, it's another show entirely. But it is E-Splash, welcome back, and it's quiz time. Now you stand the chance to win tickets to go see the movie everybody's talking about, Hubs and Shore. All you need to do is answer these questions correctly, and we got you covered. 2 tickets just for you. Want to see the movie and a friend to go with, right? And we have all seen it right now. I think we have all seen this movie.
Well, yeah. I didn't want to admit this when OJ was on the show, so thank God he's not here.
Oh, really?
When I watched it normal 2D. Okay. So, but OJ watched 4D.
And Foladele, did you watch 4D too?
Wow.
But the tickets were given out are actually 4D.
Yes,
so.
but this tickets, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it.
I'm tired of you guys, but we have a call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hola, Banji. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
Fine, thank you.
All right, are you ready to
Can you go
answer?
straight to the point?
Sorry?
Can you go straight to the point, please?
Okay, you like to go straight to the
No
point.
problem.
Yeah, yeah.
So name 4 of Pepsi's Nigerian football ambassadors.
Okay, Ubi,
Okay.
Ahmed Musa, and Nacho. Hello?
Do you want to try again?
Do you say footballers? I'm talking about footballers, right?
Yes, 4.
Footballers, 4 of them.
Oh my God.
And he used so much effort. He was like, let's go straight to the point. So
Thank
I
you.
thought that the guy was about to give it to us.
Thank you for trying. Perhaps he
Wow.
didn't even know that his phone was going to just go off like that. But then you can,
airtime
we
was
still have some
ticking.
time here.
All
Perhaps
right.
you could call back. So we really want to have you here today. That is, we want you to win something. And that is tickets to see Hobbs and Shaw. All
can
right.
I win
No,
too?
you can't.
Why now? Honey, but why do you do that to us?
I've only watched the film in 2D. I want to watch
So you're
it
looking
4D.
for it 4D?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind as well.
Ah.
I want to win.
So when we go for a break, I'm just going to go outside. Make sure you pick my phone.
No, you are the one that
I would
talking.
recognize your voice.
No, I'm an actor. As Rueke said,
No.
we can change our voice and our accent.
Wow.
I'll
Arike.
call and I'll sound
Now
different.
stop it.
Please don't waste
We are not going to win this thing. We have a caller here. All right. Hello, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
On import.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
I want to answer the question.
Okay, so wait for it. What was the release date of Hobbs and Shaw in Nigeria?
The what?
What was the release date of Hobbs and Shaw in Nigeria?
August 2.
Yes, he got it.
August, yes. It's August too.
Okay.
He did.
Name four Pepsi Nigerian. I mean, name four of Pepsi's Nigerian football ambassadors.
That one hard small. Ahmed Musa. Yeah, not sure. What is it called? Iwobi. And Daniel Ogonoko.
Two more.
Mike.
Two more.
Mike Logi.
No.
It's not there.
Igalo. Odion Igalo.
Yes, you got it.
Yes, one more.
It remains one. Hey, Jesus.
Okay, three is okay. I'm going on the roof to twerk on your behalf. You have won.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I like that. He did his research. He was like, August 2. He knew what he was talking
Yeah.
about. Well
You
done.
know, we advised people last week. We said, just do your research before
you call.
calling.
Yeah.
now.
All right, congratulations. You won 2 tickets to go see Hobbs and Shaw. So, guys, keep calling in because you stand a chance to also win this as well. And it's in 4D. Like, we watch it in 2D, so yes.
Oh, wow.
Like,
These ones are still sulky.
It's not fair. Honestly. Well, can I excuse myself? And go
No,
to-
you're not going anywhere until the end of this
But
segment.
I'm friends.
And this is
No.
one movie that you can actually watch more than once. Like the detailing, and that's one thing I'll always give foreign movies any day, anytime, especially the action scenes. And it's interesting that, and I was about to say something that we might ask
Okay,
you, so I will
no, you
stop
can
there.
give it away.
I can-
You want to talk about the actors? No, please, do not. Do not. All right. Hello?
Ooh, we have Sugar Boy.
Hey, Sugar Boy.
I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Oh, thank you so much for calling. Go ahead. Okay, so let's just ask the question. Wait.
Okay. Are you
I'm ready for
ready?
the question. Yes.
All right, Sugar Boy, yeah. Gee whiz. Okay. Which actor played the villain in the film Hobbs and Shaw?
Giraffe.
Sorry?
Did I hear?
Ma'am?
I heard Giraffe. Which
That was-
actor played
he
the
said the-
villain?
Come again, please.
I don't understand.
Which actor played the villain in the film Hobbs and Shaw?
I'm sorry, I don't.
No. Thanks for calling, Sugar Boy.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, so we still have some minutes left and you can still be a part of this show. And we just want you to answer these questions correctly and you would be winning tickets to watch Hobbs and Shaw. How about that? And not in 2D as Arike
what's
and
this?
Amanda watch, but in 4D.
feel
So are you going
cheated.
to put your calls through and
my man
allow
watch it again.
Arike to still
Please call us. When you win, you can win the
When they give
tickets.
you
It's
two,
free. You know,
they-
they're giving you two.
Wow.
You know, we can.
No,
Oh,
it's not allowed. No.
I can't
Unless they
follow
want
them.
to.
I want to. They don't know the way to the cinema. I want to take them.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We have another call, guys.
Chukuka.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah,
Hi.
hello?
Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So apart from DJ Copy, name 3 of Pepsi's Nigerian DJ ambassadors.
DJ Ambassador,
Yes.
DJ Spinner, DJ Copy.
Apart from
her.
DJ Copy.
I think DJ Exclusive should be there.
Yes.
I don't okay, DJ Copy, I think Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. DJ.
DJ Spinner, DJ Copy, DJ Exclusive.
Okay, you know what? We're going to ask you a second question.
Okay.
Which actor played the villain in the film Hobbs and Shaw?
I don't know that. I've not watched it too. I don't know.
My brother.
Oh, wow. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for
Chukwuka.
calling.
You tried.
Chukwuka. Kai. And
I
you
was going to say something about his name, though. You know that Kiss Daniel skit?
go away.
Chukwuka is a...
Go away.
Watch that video.
And you know that name is one name that's associated that people like to play with. Even Tatafo, Helen Paul. You know Chukwuka now.
Yeah.
The something Makenda.
I know, Bez is actually, I think it's Chukwuka or something, because I remember him commenting on that picture saying, why, Kiss, why is it my own name that I decided to play with?
If you start talking about
Chukwuka
Kiss
is a
Daniel,
werewolf, is a
we'll finish
werewolf.
this show
I am no,
2:30
please, no,
PM.
leave it.
So
Well, it's okay, it's okay. We are not going there.
Let's just focus on Hobbs and Shaw.
Please.
All right,
Yeah.
so you can still calling. We are expecting you call this afternoon because we really want to give out these tickets because we love you that much. We want you to have fun. So why don't you just put a call through? Our numbers are right there on the screen. Just call us and answer the questions correctly and you're winning tickets to watch Hobbs and Shaw. All right, so Samuel is here. Hey, Samuel.
Yeah, good afternoon, honey.
Good afternoon, Samuel. So are you ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
All right, so now let's go. I am trying to ask another question that you've not heard, or no, you have heard. Which of these 3 is not an artist ambassador for Pepsi? Davido, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage.
Anti-I.
Which of the 3 is not an ambassador?
Yes. Davido, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage.
They are all ambassadors.
You know what?
That's a trick question.
Yeah, and I quickly shouted because I didn't want him to now go off the radar and say, or wait, no. So you got that correctly. Now let me ask you the second one.
Okay.
So which actor played the villain in the film?
I think Idris Elba.
Why am I screaming this much?
No, it's
I
exciting.
am so excited
Samuel,
for
do
you.
you know the way to the cinema?
Congratulations. Samuel, you have won
Congratulations.
2 tickets to go see Hobbs and Shaw.
All right, thank you.
All right. Well done. I like that. He did
I
his
am too
research.
excited for you.
Honeypot, when I wanted to ask you, you're not this excited from you. I don't know why you're excited
Because
for
I know that
Samuel.
you're not part of this at all.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we
so let's see
so
if we
one
can
more
just
caller.
take.
One more caller. Yes, you're going to win 2 tickets and you can join him that he won. Yes, Samuel, right?
Samuel, and then we had someone win earlier. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
someone
We did
else.
2 winners already. So join them and go see this movie Hobbs and Shaw. It's incredible. You're going to enjoy it, honestly
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah.
I saw the last winners, I think, from last week. They took a picture on
Yes,
the
they
card.
did.
They were so happy and excited, like, So you can join
join
them.
them.
I even saw their mom outside. They took a picture with
For
me.
real?
Yes, we're about to start the show. Yeah.
Aw, that is so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Me
keep
too, I'll bring
calling.
my mom in.
Okay, so we have another call. Hello.
Yeah,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I want to give it a try.
Okay, but turn down the volume on your TV set. All right. Now the question is, 2 of the actors in the film are also co-producers of the film. Who are they? Did you hear me?
No, I didn't get that.
2 of the actors in Hobbs and Shaw. They are also producers of the film. Who are they?
No, the film that it's about to drop at the cinema.
Sorry?
Is it the movie that's about to drop at the cinema?
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw, which is what we are talking about. 2 of the actors in Hobbs and Shaw are also co-producers of the film. Do you know who they are?
Oh,
Okay,
we lost the call. And should we draw the curtains already?
Anti-I.
Put your.
If you can call quickly, if we just
Okay,
have one more
let's see
call
if we can
to
just
see.
squeeze in one more.
Yeah, I mean,
call.
today we're giving out 2 tickets.
So
we're
generous.
We're so generous.
Sweet.
No, 2 to 3 different people. That's 6 altogether.
Yeah.
Arike wants to win something this afternoon, going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, so good to hear your voice.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Okay, so are you ready for your questions?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so apart from DJ Copy, name 3 of Pepsi's Nigerian DJ ambassadors.
DJ Spino. DJ Exclusive.
Okay. One more.
DJ Echo.
No.
DJ.
DJ Echo.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, let's try another question.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 of the actors in the film are also co-producers of the film. Who are they?
Dwayne Johnson and JC Statham.
I'll stop shouting.
Joshua, congratulations. You just won yourself 2 tickets to go see Hobbs and Shaw.
Thank you.
Now, the final DJ that you didn't remember is DJ Obi.
DJ Obi.
Why are you telling them? So
Should we can you?
Ask that question next week.
Should we can you?
I was just happy for Joshua.
Joshua, so the thing is, Joshua, I think Arike wants to see this movie with you.
I've seen it now.
No, in 4D. So she wants to share. She wants you to give her one so that you can take one and then you people can just be an item and go to the...
Arika, do you
Don't
want
get it
this?
twisted. You have won yourself 2 tickets to go see the movie, not with me. Okay?
All right.
Thank you so much for calling.
Okay, we'll take a break now and we'll be back with the Daily Top 5. Stay here. It's time for Daily Top 5. The Nigerian entertainment industry has seen many reputable comedians make their way into the vibrant Nollywood scene. Because who says you can't have multiple hustles, right? Today, we take a look at 5 comedians who are also actors. Basket's Mouth is the #1 person. All right, so arguably one of the biggest names in comedy in Nigeria, Bright Okocha, also known as Basket Mouth, has been making people laugh since the 1990s, organizing numerous comedy shows over the years, both home and abroad. Apart from being a cast member on the series, My Flatmate, he has also starred in the Nollywood films The Wedding Party and Head Gone.
Yes.
All right, so Basket Mouth is such a fantastic comedian.
Yes, he is.
And an actor.
Has built
Yeah.
such a solid brand for himself in such a way that, you know, even his materials, they're very, very original. And not so, him in particular, they're not so distasteful, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, especially the Flatmate. Like, I like to see that. I run into that like some
And it's funny how
audio.
he's a producer.
Yes, I run into that on Instagram, and so I just watch a bit of them. Okay, Bokasitu is always posting that, so I just beautiful.
All right, number 2 on the list is AY. Now, Ayamakun, or AY, as is popularly known, is the brain behind the popular annual comedy show, AY Live. But he has proven that he is far from being just a comedian. He is fast coming to make a name for himself as an actor, director, and film producer too. After starring in the movie and produced films like 30 Days in Atlanta in 2014, A Trip to Jamaica in 2016, 10 Days in Sun City in 2017, Merry Men in 2018. He has also starred in films like The Wedding Party 1 and 2, amongst many other films.
I think he's fast becoming more
of an actor
and producer.
And producer,
Comedian, and he's doing very well in it. I enjoyed Merry Men, and
As well.
even I think The Sun City. I think you mentioned that as well.
I watched that as well.
So those are very good movies.
films,
He's been doing very well. All right, the 3rd person on our list is Bobby. Now, he started his career in 2007, but it was years after that Bobby officially became known as a top-class comedian in Nigeria, especially after his self-titled show became very popular across the country. His first movie role was in the 2016 film It's Her Day, for which he won an AMVCA award as the best actor in comedy. He's also popular in the web series community for creating and starring in the web series Back to School.
And also, the first time I saw Bobby was actually in a TV series, Extended Family.
Yes.
And I feel like that was when his career started, because I remember that at the time I was still I think it was on SS3 or something, and I watched an interview where he was asked if he would consider doing comedy, and he said, oh, well, he's been going for shows around his area and nothing has really happened, but since when he started, working on the project as an actor, he's been getting more, comedy stuff, and he feels like he's going to major in comedy. So he had this, I'm going to be an actor because comedy isn't working thing, and acting was working really well, and decided to use that to portray.
And he's one person that when you see him, you don't really see comedy. Like he has a very normal face. I don't know if you know what I mean. But then he just starts to talk, and then you get him, and you're like, oh.
So to me, I don't think I'll see Bovie and then I'll think that Bovie has a serious look, because the first time I ever saw him, as Arike said, in a series, and my brother and I really liked him, and then later in life when we now saw that it became it wasn't like a big deal to us, because we knew that we believed so much in him, and even in the series it would crack us up, my brother would even mimic him and all that.
And the Emma Bond guy, the Calabar guy, the two of them were just very hilarious. Like Bovie is to me, I really love Bovie. I'm a huge fan. Okay, number 4 on the list is Akpororo, and now he began his career after winning AY's Open Mic Challenge in Lagos. He later became well known after his 2013 performance at Basketball's Laugh and Jam show. Now the following year, he made his acting debut starring in the films Head Gone and The Antique. I watched him in The Antique, and it was weird for me because The Antique is like this epic, ancient, like historic film. So I was like, Akpororo, The Antique. I felt like the way they had portrayed the movie to me, putting Akpororo there, I didn't quite get it. I was like, is this a comedy film?
Sometimes they want to be versatile.
But then he played a serious role.
Yes.
A bit of comedy you still feel. But he really nailed that.
I saw it.
In that moment, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
okay, this guy is an actor.
Sometimes they don't want to be put in a box where it feels like it's only comedic things that you can do. So they want to go out of the line. But I actually understand what you're saying. Sometimes we just love, when you hear Akpororo, the name alone, you're already laughing, So, but then it's good for him to be versatile, and he's one very talented comedian.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yes, Akpororo, fantastic actor too. All right, so let's talk about Helen Paul. Yes, she was first popular for a childlike stand-up comedy performances. Then she went on to making a name for herself as Tata 4 on Max FM, then Radio Continental's Waiting Day show. Our transition into movies came about in our roles in the 2011 movie, The Return of Jennifer. Some of our other notable roles were in the film Osas in 2012 and Alakada 2 in 2014, amongst many others.
And even the Alakada Reloaded, she was in Alakada Reloaded as well.
She was in Alakada is one movie that I actually enjoyed the production, the directing, the acting as well. It's spot on. It's quality work, I would say. But Helen Paul is one person that, I mean, when we brought her on the show, I found out that she had about two master degrees, or was it 3? And then I'm just like, wow, she's doing so well. Got a PhD, and she has really taken her academic career very seriously, as well as her comedic career. She's one very talented and versatile.
Yeah, I know. She's a thespian. From what I know, she's actually a trained thespian, and she thought that this acting is where we're going to kick off from. But funnily enough, she started as Tata 4, and she was a big deal at the time. Don't even mess with her. Waiting Day, nobody used to miss it. Like Tata 4, and then you have the Yajogbo and Wale and everybody. That was what really brought her out there. And then she started to do stand-up comedy, and then she went back into acting, and she sings as well. She sings amazingly.
So
like I heard her sing and I was like, it's a lie. This is not happening. She's such a body of talent. She's such
and there's something about thespians.
She's not paying me to hyper. Let me not do too much.
There's something about thespians I've noticed. I don't know if you agree with me. I feel like they're very driven, and they want their last work, they want the next work to be better than the last one. Just
absolutely.
Keep pushing themselves.
Yeah, because they say that the enemy of your next success is your present success or your previous success.
Yeah, so the last show.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of Daily Top 5 today. We'll go on another break now, and we'll be right back for the other movie segments with Arike and Amanda.
Movies at the movies. Yes, it is time for movies at the movies. Now let's help make your decision easier. And of course, Arike Dimples is here today.
Hello, my fans. I love you all.
All right, moving swiftly along. In the Hollywood scene, it's Chapter 2. Now, 27 years after their first encounter with the terrifying Pennywise, the Loser Club have grown up and moved away until a devastating phone call brings them back. Actors include Bill Skarsgård, Finn Wolfhard, and Jessica Chastain. Is it actually a horror movie?
I can see.
You can sense
I
it,
can't
right?
relate.
And this is
I was already
It
like this.
Chapter 2. There's been it was in 2017, and then there's the 1990 version of it. Is a classic horror film that stars a scary clown that shape shifts, so it can take your identity, look like you, just basically messing your mind. So this one has been doing very well so far. Rotten Tomatoes have been loving it. I think it has about 64% on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Everybody's saying it's a classic. So if you're a lover of horror movies, then this one's for you. But if you don't like clowns, no, don't do that.
If you're like me, just join me when we talk about the next movie, but we'll go on a quick commercial break, okay?
Movies, and we talk about Bollywood movies, we're always saying how, their movie has shifted to action and drama. Now this is a university film, and it's just so everything's just so
I was already
dramatic.
dancing to it. But I think it's going to be a fun one, and then there's
Yes,
still
I
the
do.
action part of it, so I'm going to check it out, definitely.
You are?
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
to. I love Bollywood. My favorite film is the Indian movie.
Which one?
Like Stars in the Sky. Yeah. That's my favorite film.
Arike Dimples?
If I pronounced that name, I would have messed it up. But I understand them. They're my people. Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right. In Nollywood, we have fake liars. Now, in the quest to impress and the social media pressure to please others in a modern day society, they turn out to be fake and professional liars whose desire for self-validation led them to almost destroying the most important things in their life. And actors in this film includes Caroline Ekanem, Cece from Big Brother Naija, Badashagi, Charles Okocha, Afizo Etoro, Nedu, that's Wazobia, and Nkem Owo. Okay, this one looks like a comedy film, and I think it's the first major film that Cece is working on that is going to be, in the cinemas. And I can see Nkem Owo, I can see Brother Shaggy, I can see Afizo Etoro and Charles. I know it's going to be insane.
It's going to be hilarious. Wow.
The combination. Wow. I cannot wait to check this out.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, so Honey, let's go meet Honey and ask her what movie.
You talked about the horror one, and I don't think that's a fan of that. Although I could watch without calling somebody to come and sleep with me in the house. And then the second one, of course, Chichore. Is that?
Yes.
I love the dancing part. You can take that dance parts out of the Bollywood. And then this last one, I love the combination. Nedu, Afiso Etoro, like mad comedy. You just be laughing. I love it already. In Kemowo, he even said something just in the trailer, and I was like, what?
How do you say that? Please come through to claim your tickets and prizes. And also, don't forget we still have lots of goodies for you guys to win. We have printers, wristwatch, all to be won with 2 movie tickets to see Hobbs and Shaw. Yes, so guys, for Tuesdays like we did today, if you'd like to win a ticket to go see Hobbs and Shaw, call in to answer 2 questions, one about Hobbs and Shaw and the other about Pepsi. And for the selfie request on Fridays, simply upload your selfie request, but be sure to include Pepsi in a very creative way. Do a selfie in the most creative possible way and win a ticket to see Hobbs and Shaw. Remember to tag TVC and Pepsi when you do it to stand a chance. You can go on our Instagram page at TVC Connect to find out more. Don't miss out on this one, guys. Don't say we didn't do nothing for you, okay? It's your girl, Arike with the dimples.
Yes.
And we're saying thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. It's your girl, Amanadara, and have a lovely afternoon.
All right, so yesterday I told you my name is Yems Kololo, and a lot of people have come on IG to call me that, but they're not still getting it. It is Yems Kololo. Catch you tomorrow.
Wow. Peace. Peace.